Multnomah Educational Service District, building partnerships with focused, flexible services with a regional advantage. The kinds of services MESD provides are those best managed on a regional basis, either because they are too costly for the individual districts to support or because demand for the service within a single district is limited. These days, our children need every advantage they can get. By providing cost-effective regional education services to Multnomah County area schools, Multnomah ESD exemplifies the kind of collaboration and wise stewardship of tax dollars that the public deserves.
Some good grub. And there sure was.
Hey, Ranger. I hear you're looking for me.
You heard right.
For what?
I have a warrant for your arrest.
So what did I do?
I have a warrant for the murder of Zach Leonard. You mind giving me your gun and coming along peacefully?
So, do I have a choice?
Yes, you do.
You know, I suppose you're right. You're finished, Ranger.
Hey, who's shooting?
Jeez.
Go get the doc.
Rio!
Someday he'll find him. Then he'll set things right. Through the sagebrush rivers, he searches day and night. Across deserts and mountains, the ranger rides along. He will search every town around for the man who did him wrong. Spending all his nights alone, haunted by that man. nights that are filled with memories. Of the gun there in his hand. He should have saved him, but he let him down. Through tough scraps all along the way. He's been working his gun. Preparing for the day his search finally reaches its deadly outcome. There's a man in muddy flats. Maybe he'll go there.
What's my fault? Hey, cowboy, what's going on here? He wants a refund. There are no refunds in this place.
I want my money
I
back.
said there's no refunds.
But I didn't get it.
There's no refunds. Somebody get this out of here.
Boys got a raise here.
All right, what do you got?
Well, 4 decent. 4 change, lad. 4 change, and 8.
Full house.
Bad way to make a living. I put in the newspaper, take money off you fellas.
Whiskey.
What the hell are you doing socializing with this cattle bum? I thought I told you not to be talking to strangers. Besides, you're my gal.
Oh, the hell with you, Smiley. I ain't gonna tell you again. I'll drink with whomever and wherever I please.
Not when I'm around. Nobody touches me, especially a no-good drifter saddle bum.
Just shoot him, Smiley.
I'll do it when I'm good and ready. I just want to see him sweat some.
You're scared.
Yeah, I'm real scared.
Damn right you're scared. I can see it in your eyes. Now pull that pistol.
Now, mister.
Grab them pig irons.
Now, mister, I'm
Let's
getting
go.
a little tired of you.
Let's go.
Look, mister, I'm getting a little tired.
I'm getting tired of your sass. Now jerk them pistols. Let's go to work. Throw down, boy.
Smiley, get out.
Ah! Nobody throws me out. Mr. Taylor's gonna hear about this and you'll all be sorry.
And you?
You know, I enjoyed that. Sit. Let me buy you a drink. You didn't get to finish your own.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Nature calls.
You know, from around here, most people are scared of Smiley. Too scared to stand up to him anyway. I'd watch my back if I were you. Smiley can't be trusted. Where are you from?
Texas.
Whereabouts?
Panhandle.
You're awful far from home. Are you up here to the cattle drive?
No, you sure ask a lot of questions.
Oh, you'll just have to excuse him. He's our local newspaper editor. He's just full of questions.
You never said what you were doing this far north. Never got your name.
No, I didn't. Rio. Looking for a man.
Anybody we might know?
Maybe. You know this person here.
Kind of looks like John Taylor, but that couldn't be.
You a bounty hunter?
Texas Ranger.
Really? What's he wanted for?
Swindling and the murder of a ranger.
I didn't think rangers operated this far out of their jurisdiction.
Special assignment. You know, I've had a long day today. Thanks for drink, gentlemen. I've had a long ride and need a place to bed down.
Mind if I walk along with you? I think I can guide you to a good boarding house.
Mind if I tag along?
Rio, you used to be a ranger, ain't that right? Well, I could use a man with experience. Job pays $50 a month, $2 in arrest. What do you say?
I'll think about it.
I'll tell you what, I'll even help you find your man if he's here.
No, he's here.
Come on, Doc, if you're coming. Let go, Jay. You know, Rio, this town's growing. It's nearly the size of Billings already. And we're getting quite civilized here.
Considering we're a 3-year-old town and it's a mining town to boot.
Well, we've got high hopes. There's some civilized citizens.
I know those guys. Crick Johnson, Earl Dodge. Rio, is that you? Rio, what the hell are you doing in these parts? What happened down there? These two fellers we're playing cards with, they called us a liar and a cheat and pulled on us. It was a fair fight.
I still gotta have your guns, boys.
Oh, Marshal, it was a fair fight.
Well, I'll take you up to Judge Wyman and I'll let him decide.
All right. Law and order, that's us. Law and order it is, then.
Rio, deal?
I'll let you know.
All right, if you change your mind, you know where to find me. Okay, boys, let's go.
All right.
Doc, you know coming.
You just bumped into the wrong guy. I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson. Get out there. Get over here. Let's give you a little dancing lesson.
Get the marshal. He's out of town. Stop it, Smiley!
Get away from me, woman.
Somebody help
Come
me.
on, back over here for the rest of your lesson.
Down. Stop it, Smiley!
Smiley!
It's enough fun for one day.
You again! Well, if it ain't the saddle bum. Not taking any of your guff today. Want to take me on now, saddle bum?
Oh. Smiley! Don't make me shoot you. Put the gun down right now.
I ain't afraid of either of you. In fact, it's about time you boys met the twins.
No discharging of firearms in the city limits of Muddy Flats. City Ordinance number 1. You're under arrest. Rio, would you be so kind as to help me clean up the streets?
No problem, Marshal.
This court is in session. Smiley Burgess,
You've been charged with firing a gun in the city limits of Muddy Flats. How do you plead?
I wasn't doing anything wrong. That kid need to be taught a lesson anyway. And what's this any way to treat a...
How do you plead?
Guilty, I guess.
I fine you $100. Do you have the means to pay this fine?
Oh, I drank it all up last night.
I'll pay the fine, Your Honor.
Bailiff, collect $100 from Smiley Burgess. Next offense.
I want you to know, this ain't over. You're gonna be seeing me again. Real soon, you can count on it.
Hey, Marshal.
Rio, have a seat.
I'll take you up on your offer.
Good. Coffee?
Sure. Thanks. And I'll take you up on your other offer, too.
Good. We could use a couple more deputies. You know anybody we can trust?
Yeah, I know a couple good men. Ex-Rangers. What's up with the Smiley? Why do you put up with this character? And, John Taylor, who's he?
It's quite a long story, so I'll be direct. He came to town about 2 years ago. Not quite sure where from, but he's been starting buying up land. He got old Jack Robinson's place. Says he won it in a card game. Funny thing, Robinson hasn't been seen since.
Question and inquiry? You get anything there?
Yeah, but nothing's turned up. Taylor keeps tabs, writing articles on Taylor. Says he's up to something. Taylor's been buying businesses up all north of town here. He owns the bank. He uses Smiley to scare citizens into selling. Some have. Most are just scared. O'Keefe thinks it has something to do with the railroad coming this way, but he's got to prove that. Our job is to just keep the peace the best we can.
All right.
Pays $50 a month, $2 an arrest.
Alrighty. All right.
A call. Mister, you've been called.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have. And isn't it a dandy?
I don't get it, mister. Last 7 hands you won. Nobody's that lucky.
Now, whatever do you mean, sir? Maybe poker just is not your game.
Then what is it?
Oh, nice game of marbles, perhaps? And there's a real sporting event.
I'll give you a sporting event. I'm gonna come over there and grab you by the throat.
Take it easy, boys.
I'll take it whatever way I can get it.
I said take it easy, Smiley.
You siding with this cheat?
You're drunk.
I'm calling you out.
Maddie! Maddie! Sir, I suggest you leave. Whether or not you were cheating, it doesn't matter. Smiley will make sure you were, and he'll come after you. Creek, give me a hand. You'll take him to jail. He can sleep it off there. Johnny, you can pick him up in the morning.
He didn't do nothing, Marshal.
Don't argue with me, Johnny. I'm not in the mood. Good morning, Emma.
I wanted to thank you again, mister. I don't believe I know your name.
Rio, ma'am.
Thank you again, Mr. Rio, for standing up to the awful man Smiley and saving my boy. It was awful brave of you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
My name is Emma Miller.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm the seamstress here in Muddy Flats. This is my son, Tyler. So if you need any sewing or mending done,
There's a town social here this afternoon. I'm sure we would all be pleased if you would come.
Oh, please do come, Rio.
I'd be more than happy to attend, Miss Miller.
I'm here. He's in back.
Well, I must run. Miss Luce is expecting me to do some mending for her. It was a pleasure to have met you.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
You bushwhacked me for no good reason. Now, you got a fight coming. And you're gonna bleed. So be ready.
Oh, excuse me.
Watch where you're walking.
Easy, son. I'm sorry.
I'm not your son. Not easy. Take your sorry and shove it.
Son, I'm sorry.
I'll fight you right now.
Come on, Johnny, we'll settle this later. Your time is coming, law dogs. You too, Mr. Editor.
I've got some new information on John Taylor and what he's up to.
Well, that's good, O'Keefe, but I need solid evidence that'll hold up in court. You know that.
Aye, I know that, and you'll have it. I'm going to blow this story wide open.
All right, but you be careful. Taylor's not been too appreciative of your coverage of his dealings in this town, you know.
Oh, Taylor, I'm not worried about him. Come on, let's go to the saloon. I'll buy you a drink and tell you about it.
What do you want?
Look, Taylor, $2,000 just isn't enough anymore. Keith has some friends in town, and they're getting kind of suspicious of me. I'm gonna need more money. You can forget about diverting the railroad.
When that new line is approved, I'll own enough of the north end of town to sell back to the railroad at top dollar. I'll practically own Muddy Flats. I tell you what, I'll give you $5,000 then. You just make sure your report convinces the railroad to divert. I'll take care of O'Keefe and his friends. You do have the report ready, don't you?
Yeah. Done and ready to mail.
Good man.
Look, I don't want anybody getting hurt over this.
You don't worry about a thing, Simmons. I'm gonna take good care of you. You just make sure that report gets mailed. Ross, I want you to follow after him, make sure he mails that letter. After that, I guess we don't need his services anymore. Smiley, I want you to get rid of the Marshal. In fact, I want you to get rid of O'Keefe, too. I'm getting really tired of his editorial flap.
What about Rio? Yeah.
He's mine. I'll take care of him. I've got unfinished business.
You know him from someplace?
Rio used to be a ranger. He and this other ranger, they tried to take me in. So I shot him. Only problem is I only wounded Rio. Now I got a second chance. Go on, get out of here.
Marshal, you better come quick. O'Keefe's been bushwhacked, and he's been shot, and he's coming into town, and Bob Hodges found him, and...
Slow down, slow down. What's all this about O'Keefe?
He's up at docks. He's been shot.
Listen, you go find Rio and tell him to meet me at docks. How is he, Doc?
Oh, he'll survive. Nothing vital was hit.
Can I talk to him?
Sure. Make it quick. I've got to get that slug out.
Okay, thanks, Doc. Mike, Doc says you're gonna be okay. Do you know who might have done this to you?
It was one of Taylor's boys, Smiley.
Smiley. Are you sure?
I was there. I had Taylor tell me to do it. And I was right with Taylor. He has been buying up all the land north of town to sell to the railroad for top dollar. He's bought off that fella Simmons to do it. And I think he might be the one Rio's looking for. He said something about shooting a couple of rangers down in Texas and wanting to finish something up he started with Rio. And he's gunning for you too, Bill. Bill, Smiley stole my watch.
You better go, Marshal. I've got work to do.
Okay, Doc. O'Keefe, you get well. We'll take care of Taylor and his group.
Say, Rio, can I get you anything more?
Sure, Lippy, I'll have another.
Can I join you?
Sure, full share.
Thanks. Tell me, Rio, is there gonna be trouble?
Sure there will be, but...
Can I give you a hand?
Oh, appreciate the concern, Lippy, but let me and the Marshal can handle it.
Well, say, have you heard the story about Big Ed?
Oh, Lippy, you're not going to tell that story again.
Can't say that I have, Lippy.
Well, he's famous in these parts. Wasn't too long ago, this saloon was filled. We had cowboys over here building to the bar, throwing them back, and smoke was filled in here like fog across the ocean. Next thing I know, those doors flung open, some guy hollered across all the noise, said, "Big Ed's coming." Cowboys scattered everywhere. They were running up the stairs, down the stairs out here, trying to get behind the bar. And then next thing I know, place is empty. This big tornado come up outside. The wall came caving in. Splinters going around here like toothpicks. This guy come riding up on this big grizzly bear. He had logging chains for a rein. He was snapping this rattlesnake for a whip. Next thing I know, he's hollering at me for a drink. So I poured him one and slid it over there. He drank it down, ate the glass, crunched the bottom. Then I asked him if he wanted another one. And he said, nah, haven't you heard? Don't have time. Big Ed's coming.
Hey, someone just shot the marshal.
Come on, Bill. Bill, come on. Bill, you've been shot. Come on. Bill, come on, Bill. Bill, you've been shot. Come on. Easy, easy, easy. You've been shot. Easy.
Rio. Oh, what happened?
You've been shot.
Oh, who would do such a thing?
Smiley.
You know, we have to do something about him.
Yeah, later.
Oh, it hurts.
You're supposed to.
Where'd I get hit?
Right there.
Ooh. Who says we don't need to wear any stinking badge?
Let's get you up there. Oh, let's get you up to the office for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Or two.
Okay.
What do you got for me, Rio?
Real interesting. You're gonna love this. It's a railroad report.
Look at this. It's going right through town.
Read this. A little more than railroad report.
Hey, Marshal Rio. Yeah, fella Simmons is working for the railroad doing the surveying.
Yeah, what about him?
We found him out on the road as we coming into town.
What was he doing?
He was dead.
What? He was dead.
I was just with him no more than a couple hours ago. He told me everything that Taylor's up to. It's all right here. Right there.
What's that?
This is a confession. Well, I'll tell you. I'm getting a little tired of Taylor and his boys. We got warrants.
Yeah.
Heck, warrants or no warrants. Let's get up to Taylor's and end this.
No need to go that far, Marshal. We seen them all coming in town, meeting at Taylor's, telling everybody they're gonna be gunning for us.
Well, that makes it easy. True.
What do you want to do, Marshal?
I'd like to kill them all.
You guys up for it?
Count me in.
Hell, they got it coming.
Sure do.
Well, boys, I need to deputize you.
Yes, sir.
Creek, Earl, Rio, check your guns, load them, let's go.
I bet you.
Let's go.
coming, boss.
Earl, you go cover us from over there.
Marshal, thought you were dead.
Think again, Smiley. Now hold on, boys. We're here for Taylor, Smiley, and Johnny. This ain't your fight. You can move along.
On what grounds, Marshal?
Taylor, you're a liar, a cheat, a swindler, and you're wanted for murder.
Of the Texas Ranger and Jack Robertson.
And what proof do you have?
We have all the proof we need. Check Smiley's pocket for O'Keefe's pocket watch.
That doesn't prove a thing.
We have a signed confession from Simmons.
He's dead, ain't that right, Johnny?
Very dead.
And how would you know that?
News travels fast?
Fast as a bullet.
Not that fast. Finish this, Taylor.
Smiley! Johnny!
This is for Charlie and the Ranger you gunned down.
Don't do it, Rio. It won't change anything. Remember, law and order.
You don't understand.
If you kill him, Rio, you won't be any better than he is. You've got a chance to start a whole new life here. You took an oath to uphold the law, and deep down inside, you're still a Ranger. Don't throw it all away.
You don't understand. Charlie wasn't just another Ranger. He was my dad.
Rio, I'm sorry.
This is not finished.
Oh, yeah. Creek, get in here. Take him out of here.
Yeah.
It's not over.
Come on, Taylor.
It's not over, Rio! And come back for these two.
Got it. Is it over yet?
Yeah, it's over.
Good. Hey, drinks around the house.
All right.
That's good. Whatever you guys
Good
want,
drinks.
he's buying, that's for sure.
Okay. Yeah, good drink.
You all right,
good
Rio?
drink right now.
I think so, except this hole here.
Well, I'm glad it's just your shirt that has a hole in it.
Is that so?
Oh, Rio. I know a good seamstress that could have that patched up for you in your jiffy.
suppose you're right. Didn't go. You know, I suppose you're right.
Sound. Bang, bang.
Bang!
Would it look bad if by the time he's playing around, if I got my gun out and shot him?
You might as well.
Let me load it. Okay. All right, stay on the top. We're rolling.
Doc Taylor. He can go chase himself.
Well, that's good, O'Keefe, but I need solid evidence that'll hold up in court. You know that.
Aye, I know that. But I forgot the line.
From the top.
Shit. You'll have it.
You'll have it, by golly.
He's an Irish beer here. Anybody with an Irish lager.
Give the man a carrot ahead.
Okay, from the top.
Take him back to wardrobe and shoot him.
Do what the director tells you.
And it's to help me clean up the streets.
No problem, Marshal. We're rolling. Background. Action.
My granny told me the pen was mightier than the sword, but she never saw a shotgun. My granny told me a pen was mightier than the sword, but she never saw a shotgun. My granny told me the pen was mightier than the sword, but she never saw a shotgun.
And one more time at a rooster. Yeah, just hold it down. Just hold it down and then just pick it up. Okay. Sorry. Okay. BJ, I'm sorry. Take it from the top. What's in that glass? Did I just drink? My fault.
Okay.
Yeah. Not much. Do that. Do that. I'm kidding. No, you poor guy.
I said no refunds.
Oh.
You're not supposed to look at me.
Look at her. Look at Rebecca. Look at Rebecca, too. Look. I want my money.
I said there's no refunds.
I didn't get to.
There's no refunds.
Quick, TJ. A little quicker, we got it. You got it. Actually,
Just me and this guy was this. Oh, I screwed up.
Does the term uncomfortable mean anything to anybody?
didn't think so. Of course, if I get off his hand. Oh.
Thank you. Spending an awful lot of time in the saloon, aren't we?
Hey, don't worry about the saloon. You're dead anyway. Oh. This time, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Dave's gonna call action.
Oops.
Cameras are still rolling.
Take about a 3 count on that. There's no establishing shot, so.
Action. He's been doing that for so long. From the cookies.
From the top.
Was that a take?
That was a take.
That's a keeper.
One of the kind.
How is he, Doc? He'll survive.
So how is he done? Nothing was vital, is it? Right?
No, I
Lost my. Do I like this restaurant, or what's my motivation here? I don't really care, do I?
Okay. Is it over yet? It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Well, drinks on the house. Ho!
By and by, I will come to the beautiful shore in a sweet.
Well, people, that's a wrap, as they say in Hollywood. I would, however, like to thank all my very special guests for appearing on tonight.